I'm Kevin Edward. I've been coming to Dr. Montilla for about 6 months. First heard about chiropractic care probably 20 years ago and was massively skeptic. You would go to an air show or you'd go to different community events and you'd see chiropractors out there and they'd have you do things that weren't traditional, like standing on separate scales for each foot. And so that kind of made me become a skeptic. I believed that God made us because sin entered the world. We had imperfect bodies, and because of that, there were just certain things we were going to deal with in life, be it pain or suffering. My wife and I adopted our child back in October of 2012, and he was having a lot of acid reflux problems, and we started giving him Zantac. And it was hard for me to imagine that a 3-month-old child should be taking drugs. It was at that point, talking to some friends, they mentioned to us that their kids, one of their children couldn't sleep at night, so they took him to a chiropractor, and within 24 hours he was sleeping great. I was highly skeptical, as always. That was me. I just couldn't understand how what was to me non-traditional medicine could help my child, but I was willing to take the chance. Within a couple months, he was completely off of his acid reflux medicine. We did have a change of diet, and he's been medication-free for over a year now. My daughter is 13 years old and has been suffering with neck pain for about 11 years. My wife, being a mom, part of life, was playing with my daughter, and her head was jammed when she was a child, and has had neck pain for years. We took her to Emory University and we lived in Atlanta. We had an MRI with definition performed on her. We sought out care from a physical therapist while we were in Atlanta. We've been to numerous family physicians about her neck, and for 11 years she suffered with intense pain in her neck. After taking my newborn son to Dr. Montilla, we thought we would give her a try and see if that could correct the pain that she'd been dealing with for years. Since coming to Dr. Montilla, she sleeps much better at night, and she's much more flexible than she had been previously, and she experiences less pain and has been taking much less, almost no medication since receiving care from Dr. Montilla. My son is 11 years old, and his hobby is also cycling. When he's riding his bicycle and he's dropped forward, he was having issues with acid reflux that was affecting his breathing. It was making it difficult for him to get a deep breath of air so that he could exercise to his full potential. Since receiving care under Dr. Montilla, that has become less of an issue for him and has helped him to excel on the bicycle. When I came to see Dr. Montilla back in October, he did an evaluation. He checked my range of motion in my arms and my legs. He had me turn my neck side to side and to see what my full range of motion was. And upon my evaluation and after reviewing the notes and looking at my x-rays, I had to come back to him so he could give me a plan of action. It was upon getting that plan of action and seeing the cost of chiropractic care that my initial response was, no, I can't do this. I can't afford the amount of money that it's going to cost for me to receive this care. He developed a plan that was tailored specific to me, and he told me, would you rather take drugs for the rest of your life and risk damaging your liver and kidneys and other side effects, destroying your stomach, or try chiropractic care, spend the money for chiropractic care, maintain the new healthy lifestyle that I introduced you to, and get away from those drugs? I thought there was no way that I could pull away from the traditional medicine that I had been used to. I worked with Dr. Montilla, and he developed a payment plan that fit my budget so that I could afford the care that he felt that I needed. And it was over a matter of 2 to 3 months that I started seeing the improvement in my wellness and in the improvement in how I felt and slept and carried on my specific daily task. It's truly been a blessing to me to come and see Dr. Montilla. And for everyone that's skeptical about chiropractic care, I highly encourage that you give it a try. Come in and see Dr. Montilla. Let him look at you, let him give you an evaluation, let him explain to you why you're experiencing the pain you're experiencing, and tell you about the lifestyle that you can live after receiving care.